Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, by the way, I'm Candy and I am a homeschool mom to one. If you're new here, welcome, and I hope you enjoy. Do planner layouts, my homeschool life, just general things about our homeschool life and activities and the way I plan and planner decorating, a little combination of everything. I am also self-employed. I do this for a living. I work on planners and I also work on journals and I sell journals. So those are listed on my other channel, CK Design Treasures. And you're welcome to go over there and check out the planners that I make. Today, everyone, I thought that we would do my weekly spread for September 12th through the 18th. This one, I'm gonna decorate. The tricky thing is as some know and some don't, my daughter's having surgery on this Friday, the 9th, and I'm not sure if we will do any school this week, but I still thought I'd decorate and do a little bit of plan with me. I'm not sure how things are gonna be going. I don't know how she's gonna feel. It's a pretty major spinal surgery, so but kids are resilient and they bounce back quick. So if nothing else, it'll just be a fun. What I thought we'd do today is, a lot of people don't have or don't want to get all the sticker books. Now I use a Happy Planner and I know there's a lot of others out there. Happy Planner is always the one, but these can get pricey. And I literally have 4 of them because they are pricey and it is hard to buy stickers all the time and you can't always use. So I thought today I would show you an alternative to that. I'm not going to use these books. I'm not going to use anything out of these books. I may use some of my washi tape. I buy inexpensive washi tape when I see it from Walmart, places like that. Again, I don't buy top brand washi, so I think that's still an inexpensive alternative. I may not use washi, I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm not going to use these sticker books. I'm going to show you what I've done. So Etsy is a really great resource. If you got a printer, you can find so many things. If you have Word or Microsoft Publisher, those are another thing where you can create your own stickers. Plus, I mean, I just hit the Dollar Tree up for inexpensive stickers, and I've got some over here where this is like a Dollar Tree sticker, and it actually was a big long thing for $1 or $1.25 from Dollar Tree, and I've got that. I am a journaler. I do make junk journals, so I tend to have lots of paper scraps around, and not everybody has that, but for those of you who do, who like to scrapbook and plan, I just wanted to show you some alternatives. I get lots of little paper scrap cutoffs. So I do have a little stack of these that I might use today in lieu of washi tape. Again, I'm not really sure yet where I'm gonna go with that. I do have just some regular Dollar Tree stickers, inexpensive. I'm gonna do a butterfly theme because this is post-surgery for my daughter and I need it to be cheerful and I need to know that she's going to come back from this cocoon of her spinal tether and she's gonna just be a butterfly from here on out, and that's gonna make me happy to think about. I have a few just little cutouts I get from magazines, books, or printables. I think this was a printable. This was out of a calendar. I may not use all of these items. I have scraps of wallpaper and just have some pretty wallpaper here that is left over that I have. And then again, like I said, my journal, when I do journals, junk journals, I end up with little scraps and chunks of paper. So we're going to use these as our boxes today. I know we're into fall, or almost. It's not first day of fall yet, and I don't want to do fall colors. I kind of did that in last week's, and I didn't show you, but I will show you at the end, potentially the spread from last week. I did that off camera, but I will share it with you. And it is kind of like a nod to fall, but I don't want to do that here. I really need this to be cheerful. I'm not going to do summery, but I still need it to be, to me, fall is a dreary time. It's depressing. I don't like winter. I'm very much a warm weather person and I really don't like cold. We moved to our current residence from Hawaii we have kind of a 5-year plan before we move back to Hawaii, and I do struggle with the cold. So fall is kind of depressing for me, sorry. I know many love it, but for me, other than Halloween, which I absolutely adore, just the cold weather. These are some more of my scrapbook papers, little cutouts. You know, when I use my Big Shot, I end up with squares from the frame. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do that way. And then how many of you get those little packs of things in the mail, like when you donate to the Veterans Fund or Easter seals? Well, I do, and I get these beautiful stamps from them. And it doesn't bother me that it says Easter seals on here. You can't hardly see that. I don't know if you can see it. It does say Easter seals on the bottom of the stamps there, but that doesn't bug me. You know, but the stamp itself is beautiful, so I think we might use a couple of those. And then the other thing, as I mentioned, is hit Etsy up. I've got this list of fun words from Etsy, and I really enjoy this. And being able to print those makes things work really well for me. So, sorry, just checking my screen. It somehow froze up on my computer, but not on my phone. What's going on here? Anyway, hang on just a minute. I'm gonna have to pause and find out what's going on. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. I don't know why it froze up. Anyway, what I was saying is if you go to Etsy, I don't remember who I bought this from. I will look it up and I'll put the link below of where I got this particular thing from. But these are just fun little words. You know, do not be afraid, pray, stand firm. These tend to be, this particular one has just got different things beside me. This tends to be a faith-based one, but we are not a faith-based family, but I appreciate it. I do create junk journals for those who are faith-based. But there's some great sayings here. Just because I may not have the same beliefs in a God or a Jesus or any of that, I still believe in morals, and I still believe in happiness and gentleness, goodness. So there's some good words here that I'm probably going to put in my planner, and I'll cut these out, and I just printed these off. The other thing I do is I use Microsoft Publisher. I like it because it gives me a little bit more options as far as creating pages with photos and things like that for my journals. But again, I just typed out some words and cut them out and use those as labels on the side of that's where these came from. I color code, and so I just created this because my handwriting is atrocious, and this looks a little neater to me, although I didn't get some of my stickers straight. But this looks neater to me, having these words typed out, than me trying to handwrite them, which is what I used to do. I still handwrite the lessons, but I don't know. I just like this better. But this is, an example. I just cut them out and glue them on. So let's get started. I even have here some strips. You can see there's some of my strips that I cut out and glue on. Okay. So let's get started. Oh, and here's 2 more things I might use. I'm not sure. This is a doily that I've hand dyed. I do dye my own paper. And this one is literally a coffee filter, but the paper is great. It gives a great coffee stain paper look. Again, not sure I'll use it in this case, but I have a couple pieces here just in case. So firstly, what you need to know about my journal and my weekly plan. Right now, partially due to Taloa's surgery, but also just because it's first in the beginning of the school year, I don't necessarily have activities going on for all of these types of things. Now, I'm figuring her surgery, recovery, that's good enough for our science right now. Discussing the human body and how it works, understanding what may or may not happen with her body after surgery, to me that's a science lesson, right? So that's just a life science lesson. For language arts, we started school back August 1st, but because she was supposed to have surgery in August and it got delayed until now, I just started her with reading eggs Well, she finished up reading eggs. She's now into the next level. And because she graduated from reading eggs to the next level, and then she's doing, in math, she's doing math seeds. So we're just using the online program, which we absolutely love and adore. We tried others like ABC Mouse. She spent more time decorating than she did playing the games, and she really didn't enjoy the lessons. There's something about reading eggs, the vibrancy, the interaction, she just prefers it. You know, we all have to find our own way. And now it's Reading Express, excuse me. So now she's doing Reading Express. If she feels up to it this week, she may do it, she may not. So when I decorate my pages, I have to leave room for writing. There's certain subjects I know we won't be working on this week. There may be extracurricular, for sure. There's definitely not going to be an art and music lesson. We won't be doing social studies. Science, that's just going to be surgery related. And doubtful we're going to do any writing this week. So those I know are spaces I can go ahead and decorate in to make my weekly layout pretty. And that's what I like to focus on. There's certain times I use these, certain times I don't. I may cover up. I know I'll cover up the assignments box because obviously she's not going to have assignments this week. And generally we don't have too many assignments at all yet. Activities, she can't do any, you know. Not this first week post-recovery. She ain't gonna be able to do nothing. So let's get started with just some basic looks. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, one other thing I'm gonna do this time, I bought this amazing stencil kits. I got this on Amazon. Again, if I can find it, I will link it. I bought this couple years ago, so I'm not sure I'll find the link. If I can find the link for these, I will do it. This is specifically for journal stencils. So this one will give you the lines that you need inside your boxes. It gives you some icons that you can use. So you have lots of fun little icons there that you can include. There is 20 sheets of journal stencils. It's got like monthly stencils. It's just got a lot of fun stuff. So I'm going to use some of those. So first off, let's just look at, I really want to do the butterfly theme. So let's look at some butterflies, and maybe we're going to make some boxes behind them. And I really love this one. And that color scheme. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull out, some of these teals. You can see that there's some really pretty teals in there. So we're gonna pull those out and try to match them with some of my other butterflies. So hopefully I can find teals in some of these other packages. Okay, so it's such a pretty one. I kind of like this one, and I like this one. Both of those colors. Let's see what's on the back here. It's a little different. Ooh, that one kind of looks good too, doesn't it? But I really want to pull out some blues. Which one do I do? What do y'all think? Which one's gonna look better here? That one. I don't know, this one's calling to me. I think we're gonna have to do this one, even though it's green. I'll just balance it out somehow. Now I am gonna put this across both pages. I love this look. I love having stickers. Oh, that was good. No, I ripped it. No, no, no. It's okay. It's okay. You'll never know. No one's ever gonna know. Okay. So let's put this on those pages back up. It helps it to me when you put a sticker across. It just seems very cohesive. I like to use Fairly Art craft glue. This is truly one of my favorites. I really enjoy it. I think this is a great glue. It's dry. I've talked about it before. The glue itself is not super wet, so you don't get that warpy. This particular piece of paper is really thin paper, super thin. So if you put something like Elmer's glue on this, it's gonna just warp it and wrinkle it up, which I don't want that effect. I also do use tape glue dots, but sometimes this is just easier for me. It's my habit with doing so many journaling. I love the precision tip. If you can see that precision tip on it. Oops, sorry. See how tiny that tip is? I know it's messy, but if you look at how tiny that is, it really gives you a great glue line to go with, and I just prefer it. Over there. Okay. What do I have to do that way? Yeah, that way. Okay. I might even put some flowers on here. Start with the butterflies. So this is going to be like grass. Just put that down there. There's going to be some grass. Okay. Right there. So just continue it on. See how small that line is? It gives you a very controlled place to glue, and it just doesn't give you that wetness. And it also dries really quick, so you're not sitting around waiting before you can write on it. If you want to be able to write right away, you can write right away on this if you need to. So that's the good thing about that glue. See, it smells pretty already. Okay. Now, my favorite butterfly, this one's special. We're gonna put this one, I'm thinking, here, to keep him centered. Kind of like him there. This is too much. How about up there? Okay, but not one there. We're not gonna use the white ones. So here's they are. They don't really go with the rest. I set those aside. No, I still have a couple little ones. Maybe that one. Let's do the same. So how about we're gonna use those two that are the same. We're gonna put one over here. Down there. There's our little guy. Oh, little guy. Put him. There we go. See, this is going to 3D. It's going to fly off my page. Okay. Let's see here. That's it. Sadly, for my butterfly stickers. I'm just going to do a quick flex through. If I can over there, that would do. Let's do one more. One more. See, now that one looks too white. That looks too white. That's too big. Still brings that teal in though, so I think I'm going to use him. Hang on before I just look at. Now, like I said, I want to bring in some teal. I brought these out. I thought I had a really pretty, or purples, because my girl loves purple. Oh, there we go. Really love this. I was thinking, but I need it to all kind of match. And that's the only piece of that I have. That's pretty. My teals, but since it's my only, I wonder if I just cut that flower off. But again, it's my only one like that. No, I'm gonna save that. Kind of like this. It's not really teal, but it does bring out those greens. I think we're gonna do that. I'm thinking is I could put the butterfly in the corner of that. So, yeah, let's cut that out. And see if I want it to go to. I think I want it to go to. So I need it to be. are great, but sometimes you just need the official paper cutter. Okay, save those 2 pieces. Use those as well. Whew. I need to clean my paper cutter, don't I? Okay, so let's. I like that. See, I'll use my glue dots just so you can see. Wait, is that dots? Oh, that's out. Yes, I won't use my glue dots. I'm out of glue. Let's go back to just use our regular glue here. I don't want it at the same level as this guy. Okay. Okay, like that. So now, get this. Over here somewhere. Like that. So yeah, we're gearing up. We leave tomorrow for surgery. I'm filming this ahead of time, so I don't have to worry about it for next week. But I definitely need to keep my mind going and off of what's coming. I know she'll be okay, but it's still, this is my baby girl, and it's hard to deal with. You know, when you have, anytime you have a child going to surgery, it's absolutely terrifying. You know, all of the, you try to keep all the positive thoughts in your head, but you know in the background there's all that what if. You know, it's just one of those things that we as a family, and it didn't help that my car broke down. Well, not totally broke down, but needs some work, so I'm having to borrow another vehicle, and the only vehicle I can borrow is my dad's truck. So that's not going to be such a comfortable ride home post-surgery. Not looking forward to that, but it's about a 3-hour drive, 2.5, 3-hour drive. All right, I got this paper, again, because I wanted to bring in some of that blue teal. I thought maybe doing that with that box. Okay, pencil. Maybe over here a little bit. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna leave the don't forget because I think I'm just gonna put a nice happy saying there, but I'm gonna cut this top part off. That. Yeah, I like that. You can also use a glue stick, but my thing when I've used glue sticks, and I do use them in my journal, I make sure I don't get the school glue, because for one, that just does not have the staying power. It doesn't stick, it doesn't last. So if you're gonna use Craft Bond or Elmer's or like a glue stick, this one's an extra strength Craft Bond. It's not the school glue, because that just does not stick. It won't hold up. You'll open your planner and you'll have things peeling. So you do need to be cautious, because it's not always easy to find the regular craft glue sticks. You'll find the school glue ones everywhere. And then I just like to go around the outside with my good glue. It's just kind of going to help keep things where I need them, because I didn't need to go all the way down to the things up there. There. How do you all feel about fall? Does anybody else feel the way I do? I mean, I get the apple picking, I love Halloween, and I definitely look forward to Halloween. Gotta wipe that glue off, I don't want to put that on my scissors. But beyond that, you know, I'm just not so excited about the rest of it. I don't like cold weather. That's why I was wondering how do you all feel about it? Do you like the cold weather, or are you a summertime gal like me? That fit perfectly. Just gotta I don't know. Let me know. Let me know how you feel about it. I find most people don't think like I do. They want summer to end. They don't like the heat. At least around here, and maybe that's because they're born and raised. Oregon is a pretty cold state. Where I live in Oregon is not wet like a lot of it, but because anywhere around the coast is just cold all the time. And, you know, I would never live on the coast here. Beautiful as it is, I would never live there. But, yeah, a lot of people here, they're just like, oh, I hate the heat. I'm just so ready for fall. And I'm just like, bite your tongue. Don't say it. I don't want to hear it. I want summer to last. I miss my long summers from Kauai. My never-ending summer. That's where I'm happy. And I forget that it's not going to last here, so I don't always get all the summer stuff done, you know. We've gone camping twice this year. I did actually want to go camping on the coast, but that didn't happen. Look at that. That's pretty. Okay. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. Now I'm going to use a stencil here. First I'm going to do something different. Okay. I'm going to use those. And they're in the same. I kind of like those. What else do you have? Move that one out. I think these are too red. Kind of like these peach green and touches of that teal in there. This is the bottom of a scrapbook page. I like the fact it says there is so much to, and I think it used to say be thankful for, but I could just there's so much. There's so much going on. There's so much to deal with right now. I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna put that down there. Yes, we're gonna cut that out and put that down there because I just feel that way right now. There's just so much going on. End of story. I don't want to use the pumpkins. I'm gonna save those for October spreads. But I want this part. And then I'm going to just cut this off. Okay, don't need that part. Let's see, do I split it there? Because I'm gonna have to cut this because the pages are gonna be apart. Yeah, I think like that. So. And this is a thicker paper, so you may want to make sure you use a better glue. We're heading to the river today by our house because I wanted to do just one last fun river day. And she's not going to be allowed to be in water or anything else post-surgery. no baths, no nothing. By the way, this is a tip. When you get the junk mail, part of being in a junk journaler is that you save your junk mail and you repurpose it. You get these phony credit cards from people, you know, to, hey, apply to our card today. If you get these, pull those cards out. They actually really make good glue spreaders, and when they get too damaged, you just throw them out. It's great for that. They're great for that because they're pretty stiff and give you a nice flat thing. The really good ones are the ones that are real plasticky. Those are my favorite ones. I really missed that edge. Okay, yeah, look at that. Love that. Okay. Okay, what next? So I have this script paper, and I really thought, yeah, I really like that. So we're gonna use, here's another little piece of it. I'm gonna use it, if nothing else, for a background, and then I'll put another square over top of it, I think. So I've got it two different ways. Let's cut that part right there. I thought this would be just kind of a fun, let's see, where do I like that? I like it there. It doesn't say anything, but it'd be a good, just a background. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that with that. I did hit our local farmers market area. It's not a farm, I mean, it's like a farm that sells. They have their market at their farm, I guess is a better way to put it. And that was really fun. But they do, every year they do, it's one thing I do look forward to, and I honestly missed it last year. I completely forgot about it till it was too late. They do a harvest festival the first 2 weekends in October. And I didn't know actually that it was the first 2 weekends in October, so we went there a couple days ago just so I could know when to look for it. Let's see. I have this. This is a piece of ledger paper. Again, junk journal. Keep your junk journal stuff. Oh, maybe I could put a little scrap of it over that. I don't think I like that. I mean, I like the color there, but that might be too much. I'm getting a feeling. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, never mind. How about just a plain piece of, yeah, okay. That's good. Let's just rip it. Sometimes ripping makes things just look nicer. Or not nicer, but I don't know, more vintagey. Let's just rip all the sides of that one. Paper has a direction. I don't know if you knew that. That's why when you rip one direction, it shreds really funky, and the other direction it tears really nicely, because paper has directional, depending on which way. So if we're struggling to get it to rip, it's probably because you're ripping against the grain instead of with the grain. It's just like wood. Yeah, like that. Okay. So glue. Probably going to cover a lot more on this one than I normally would. Again, just because we're really not going to be doing too much school here. This is just to kind of have something pretty to look at when I flip to this page, and I might use it more like a diary page this week of just talking about her recovery. Like I said, I'll probably be filling out the science area a little bit, just talking about her recovery. Notes to myself. I do have those concerns of what's going to happen. You know, it's a scary thing. It's just a scary, scary thing. Okay. So we're going to cut here, and then kind of wish that was underneath there now. But. Do I rip this one? Yeah, I really wish I could have gotten it underneath. It's okay. I know what I'll do. I'm gonna rip this one this time, just to be different. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Bless me. Yeah. So see, rips pretty nicely that way, but it won't do that way. It'll just keep coming off in chunks like that. It won't keep like a continuous line, because that would be against the grain. That direction. The other thing is when you rip your paper, if you rip it, like I'm ripping it down, because I don't necessarily want those white edges. If you rip it up, you're gonna get a lot of these white edges. One technique I'm not showing you and I'm not doing on this is inking. When we junk journal, we'll use ink to age the paper. It makes it look, I can show you really quick. I'll do one scrap piece here. We'll use a distress ink and we'll ink these. This is Tim Holtz Distress ink. This one's Vintage Photo. I'll show you what happens. So especially when you take like a ripped edge, let's just rip that one off. So you have this nice old looking text, and you can take ink and you go just along the edge like this, corner. It gives it a different type of age, especially when you have these ripped edges like that. It just ages this paper, and it may not seem like you're doing anything to it, but you really are. And then you compare that. I guess I should have used a darker one so you could really see the good contrast. So this is my after, and this is the before. And what happens is it just gives this aging effect. They kind of did it on this paper, but hopefully you can see the difference. Let me grab a darker one so you can see I have a little bit darker effect. Let's do this one. This is my walnut here. I reuse these a lot, so. See that a little bit better on that edge. So when you do it, you can see where they, oops, see the difference along this edge. So hopefully you can see that. So anyway, that's an option. I'm not going to do that on this particular planner spread. I will do it in the future on one where I'm going to do a really aged looking planner where I'll probably cover up most everything, or just start with empty pages. So, okay, this is the one I was working on. Is that the one I was working on? I didn't get it glued down. Yeah, must have been that one. No, it's right here. There it is. Hello. You were telling me, weren't you? You were all screaming going, it's right there. Just pick it up. Okay. Yeah, put that there. There. And go. Just a corner. Okay. Okay, now we talked about just put some lines in. And I think I'm going to do that, like I'm going to do that right here. quick. It's a very quick thing. It needs kind of, let's see here, what do I have? This is cute. How about this? Let's put this. Gives you just some fun little touches. Especially, I'm artistic, and there's things I can do. I can do doodles. I've done them before. I'll do them again. But this just keeps you a little bit neater. I mean, isn't that cute? Look at that little guy right there. I think that's so cute. We're going to do this up here. We're going to put a pin in it. Right there. Okay. And I know that y'all can do this. Just get yourself some good stencils and they really help you out. Is there anything cute on here? There's some cute stuff here. I like these leaves, those might go. And flowers are pretty. Surprisingly, butterflies. Isn't that interesting? Maybe on one of my other sheets. All right. So, we're getting there. Sorry, let me get you back so you see the whole thing. Okay, now we have these. And I know they're silver instead of the gold, but I still think they're gonna work. I do. Because I'm just thinking, I don't know, maybe some flowers or maybe some of this teal, these blues. I don't want it to be too different. Maybe the flowers, I kind of like these ones. Not quite, but these are pretty up there. Oh, how about the lilies? Yeah, those. Yep, here we go. One there. See, look at that. It just adds that little bit. Like I said, save your junk mail. Go through your junk mail. Look at it with a new eye. Look at it at what could be used for a decorative purpose. There's just so many things that you can do with, I don't know if I'm sticking, with these things. You know, get them out and look at them and really think about, hey, I could put that to another purpose. It's not garbage, you know, these things they give you, you know, they're gifts, you know, they're supposed to be seals for your envelopes or whatever, but hey, look at that, it works, you know, it works for this. Do I have another one? I have one more. Where can I put my third one? How about top? Or down here? Kind of thinking. Down there. There. Don't be afraid to split the difference. Cut your stickers off. You only need a little bit. That's what you use. It's just that little bit. Okay. There we go. It's fine. It's fine to have it cut out. And the other thing I could do with these, I could, if I wanted to, I could just fussy cut around the butterflies. I don't even need to use it as a square. I could cut that shiny part off and just use the background picture. So maybe I should have. I like it with a little bit of sparkle. I like a little bit of sparkle. So I'm trying to make this happy, make me just want to smile, and so far it's working. This just right now it's making me happy. It's making me smile. I would like, let's see here. I think we need maybe some washi tape. Now, could go ahead with the sparkle and the gold and the silver. I have these guys. Don't know if any of those. Have the much paler gold or the silver. is actually this is not silver, it's supposed to be gold. Whatever this washi tape is, it keeps peeling the gold off. So, kind of sketch. I don't even know where I got that one from, but it keeps peeling the gold off of it. It's kind of annoying, because then it doesn't stick either because it's peeling the gold off. But I could use some of those, although I kind of feel like I've been doing that a lot this month. I mean, see, that is just too gold. I don't want that much gold. Kind of like that one, because it's not quite gold, but it's not quite. Those might work. Let's see here. Also have, I used this one earlier in the month, and that would be a good tie-in. For my monthly spread, I used this particular one. I love that. It's just that little touch of orange, but I really don't want to do orange. Let's see if I have just a pretty, to bring out more of that teal color. I like that one. One of those might work. What else do I have? So many choices. This one might be a good one. Might be too pink though. Just getting a few choices, and then you guys can help me decide. This one's really pale. Can't see that. That's the middle. What's this? It's mermaid. I want to do mermaid. Might be my best. Oh, there's a purple. I don't think that goes anymore though. I think we've strayed too far at this point. I don't think we can go back to the purple. Okay. It's too purple. Kind of like that one. Let's see. What do y'all think? I like that one, but is it too far gone from the colors there? And I also kind of like this one. Or is that too much? That's getting too busy. Too busy. Pretty colors, but too busy. Or I just stick with the golds and the silver and forgo those. I'm not liking that as well. Let's see here. Just want to look. What do y'all think? I'm thinking no. We're gonna stick with these. All right. Oh, and see, I totally forgot my other strips. Is there anything here that might work even better? Yeah, let's see if I had more of this. I like that one. Just need a little something, and I can split that one down more. I don't think I have any more of that one though, sadly. Sadly. Oh, wait, I do. Is that it? No, it's a different one. Still has the same pattern though. Just looking to see what I have in my scraps here. You never know what is just gonna strike you as perfection. I kind of like that too. That balances that one, doesn't it? Right off the bat, I like that one. I don't like that one. Do I like that? I kind of like that one just as it is. It's a little wonky, which makes it nice. I kind of like that one. I'm gonna go with that one. So let's glue this one. I said I'm probably gonna take it further. And my mind is also not completely there with this whole decorating thing today, so. But we're just about got it. Yeah, I like that. Okay. That one still don't even need washi tape. Oh, little unicorn charm. What else do I have? What else here? I had a couple fun things. I don't think that goes anymore. This just said our old nursery rhymes. I don't know if that goes anymore either. Don't like those. Maybe when I'm writing in this, I'll try to pick out more of the teals. Okay. What else do I have? I brought so doilies are tricky. So honestly, you're gonna have to use your glue stick, the whole thing, and then you need to glue on this edge just to make sure that it sticks down. There, but that's why I use your handy dandy junk card to help smooth all that down. Push that on there so it's not going to come off. And then you're going to lift it and trim it. I'm trimming it carefully because I want to put a little bit of this on the other side. Okay, just a little bit. Sometimes you just need that little bit. Definitely want to balance. General rule of thumb is do things in threes, but in this case, I'm not quite as focused on doing things in threes. But sometimes it's a better way to go. Just a little bit. Just because it's a better way to go. Visually, it just gives you a much more pleasing view for your eye. It is visually pleasing to have that, to have three. For some reason, odd numbers are just visually appealing. When you do two numbers, I think because people are looking for specific balance, because it is an even number, that's what they look for. Okay, I am going to cut my pages apart because I think we might be done. So I am going to cut those and see where we are at with this very carefully. Corner page. I got those a little too close. Forward here. Okay, let's see. Now I'll go back through after and I'll punch the holes back out before I put them. Oops. Up the glue right there, so now I need to cover that. That's too much. That's too much. I need something, just a little something. Forgot about our big butterfly. He could go there. Yeah, he's gonna go there. He's gonna cover up my glue spot. Ha, ha, ha. There we go. Problem solved. Okay. You guys, what do you think? What do you all think? I think I maybe I'm gonna have some bullet points down there in my thinking. Oh, and I forgot about my words. My words do I have here? Like this one, love never fails. That one, because next week is going to be a lot of love, and that's what it's going to be about next week, is just keeping her calm and comfortable and entertained. She's 8. She's good at sitting quietly, but only in front of an electronic device. And that's not going to happen. She's not going to sit around and watch TV all day, and I think she thinks that. So it's going to take a lot of love from me and patience. What do you think, guys? There's a lot going on with this, and I get that. But once I put the pen on here, once I write my thoughts, I think it's gonna be even more cohesive. I think it's beautiful. I really like it. I like how this spread turned out. I think it's amazing. Wanted to just show you real quickly last week's, or the current spread for this week. So we have this one and this one. I love how that turned out. That's this week's spread. So sometimes I journal after. I don't plan ahead. Sometimes I will write what we've done after we've done it. We're studying the spine again this week. We've got a pack. And we have a play date today, which I didn't put in here yet, but we have a play date today with some friends at the river, like I said. So I'm not sure how much is going to get filled out on these days. We'll see. I'm not taking it with me. So, but this is today's. What do y'all think? I love it. I think it turned out great. So bye for now. See you next time. If you like, please, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And if you can share, even let people know I'm here. Check out my other channel, CK Design Treasures, where I do junk journaling, and they are for sale. I do post those on Etsy. So again, CK Design Treasures on Etsy as well. I don't do planner pages, but I do the journal. If you want planner pages, if that's something you guys might be interested in, is me decorating for you, let me know. Put it in the comments below. Otherwise, that's all for now. Have a great day, and remember, just have a happy day. Just make it a happy day today. Thanks. Bye.